everyone, it's Alex here from Rhyme and Reason. We are officially open in our new space. We're just in our second week of operations. So far so good, things have been great. I want to say thank you to everybody who has come out to check out the new space, who sent us their well wishes and tell them how grateful we are to have your support. And also to say that we're so excited to see everybody who hasn't had a chance to come out yet and check things out. There's so much to see and do here. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll be able to make some more of these videos just giving a tour of the space. But for now I'd like to introduce our first attempt at what we're calling Rhymes and Reasons, because I'm just that creative, in which we will be covering songs, rhymes, stories, all sorts of the things that we cover regularly in class, and the reasoning behind why they're so developmentally appropriate and helpful. I'm hopeful that this will be great for other early learning educators, for childcare staff to develop their repertoire, and also for parents and caregivers who are at home just looking for something to add to their arsenal. They'll just be really quick videos, new songs and rhymes, hopefully weekly. We'll see how that goes, you guys know me. And yeah, so welcome to our first attempt at Rhymes and Reasons. Okay, so our first session we're going to go and try something a little bit non-traditional. A lot of the songs and rhymes that we'll be covering in Rhymes and Reasons will be traditional nursery rhymes, oral tradition songs and stories, things that maybe we are familiar with already and wonder why they've held on in the cultural zeitgeist for this long, or perhaps new songs and rhymes that have fallen out of practice or that are in the same tradition that we just haven't heard and are learning for the first time. But for today, I thought we'd talk about popular music and its role in classrooms and the family and how it functions in the same way to be just as developmentally appropriate as other songs and rhymes that we do. So I thought we would start with a song that I'm super into right now, and I'm sure if any of you have heard it before, you are as well. It's the song Try Everything from Zootopia. It's by Shakira. It's superb. It's awesome. I haven't seen the movie myself, but I've heard great things. But I heard this song and it was so inspiring and upbeat and awesome that I just fell in love with it on the spot and had to go find out more about it. So as I was listening to this song, some really interesting things hit me. First and foremost, that there isn't a super strong rhyme scheme to this song. Most of the songs that we have, especially pop songs, are very repetitive. They have a very predictable rhyme scheme, which when we talk about language acquisition is usually one of the things that music is so helpful for. We're able to predict the next parts of a song based on the rhyme scheme that came before it, and that's great for building our language skills. But it's also, because music is such a powerful mnemonic device, really interesting to see the ways that we learn new song lyrics without having a rhyme scheme to go with them. So I'm not going to sing the whole Shakira song. She can do that a lot better than I can, but the big thing that I love about this song is the content of it. It's basically like Resiliency, the theme song. It's all about trying things, making mistakes, getting messy, failing, and then continuing to try, and how a failure doesn't destroy us as people, which is such a powerful thing right now, and such a strong message and idea that a lot of early childcare and educators and parents are working on, is building that idea of resiliency. So my favorite lyrics from the song are birds don't just fly, they fall down and get back up. And the things that follow that. So I'm gonna sing it in like a kid version of this. Bear with me. It goes, birds don't just fly, they fall down and get up. Nobody learns without getting it wrong. Isn't that great? It's just so lovely. The whole song is super catchy. I suggest you give it a listen. I'm not sure how YouTube works yet, but I think I'm going to put a link for it like here, the original song from Disney's Zootopia. And there's also a lot of fan versions in Spanish. Shakira has such a wide following all around the world. She's inspired a lot of covers. We love singing songs in Spanish and English at Rhyme and Reason. So I'm going to put a link to a couple of our favorites down here. Hopefully this is how this works. It's going to be embarrassing if it doesn't. But yeah, take a look at this song. Look at the way that the lyrics work, the way that the content really develops the idea of resiliency, and don't be afraid to sing a version of this song with your little ones at home. You're not going to sound like Shakira, nobody does, but it is great for you to share these songs and rhymes at home. Don't be embarrassed if you think that you're tone deaf or you can't carry a tune. It doesn't matter. Our kids love hearing the sounds of our voices, and they love sharing music with us. Music sharing in a group environment is so powerful of a bonding and attachment tool that it's a terrible opportunity to miss that. So sing a song with your kid, and if you're not into this Shakira song by some odd chance, find another song that you are into. It can be any song, anything that really speaks to you and that you love, because sharing the things that we love with our little ones is the thing that's going to really stay with them as they grow older. Share music with your little ones. And that is our first Rhyme and Reasons tip of the day. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys. We'll see you next week.